what if the degree you worked so hard for was actually a passport to a brand new life? Well, for pharmacists, Canada isn't just offering a job, it's offering a whole new beginning. And today, we're going to show you the exact roadmap. And no, this is not just some hypothetical question. Canada has a critical shortage of pharmacists, which means your skills aren't just valued, they are in desperate demand. And that right there gives you some incredible leverage. So, we're going to break down the 3 things you absolutely need to know. First, why is the demand so high? Second, how much money can you really make? And third, what is the actual step-by-step path to get there?
All right, let's dive right in. The biggest question first, why Canada? What's going on that's creating this massive opportunity for pharmacists right now?
It all really starts with one big thing: Canada's publicly funded healthcare system. You should think of it as a rock-solid foundation for your career. It's not all over the place, which means there's a constant, stable, and predictable demand for professionals just like you. And the scale of this opportunity is, well, it's just staggering. We are talking about over 11,000 pharmacies operating across the country. So whether you're looking for the buzz of a big city or the tight-knit feel of a smaller town, there is a place that needs your expertise. And listen, this is not just some temporary trend. This demand is being fueled by 4 huge factors: an aging population that just needs more care, an expansion of healthcare services all across the country, a whole wave of retirements opening up senior jobs, and, this is a big one, the job itself is getting bigger, with pharmacists taking on more and more clinical duties. Okay, so the demand is crystal clear, but let's talk about the reward. How much can you actually earn? And where are the real hotspots for both the great salary and a great lifestyle? Let's just start with the headline number: 96,000 Canadian dollars. That's the projected average annual salary. And to put that in perspective, that puts Canadian pharmacists among the top earners in the entire world for their profession. But that average number, that's really just the beginning. The real story here is the potential for growth. You might start out around 75,000, but as you get more experience, maybe specialize, that number can shoot way up to well over $130,000. It is a career with a very clear, very strong upward path. Now this right here is basically your cheat sheet for targeting your job search. Just take a look at Calgary and Toronto. Not only do they have some of the highest salary ranges, but look at the demand. Very high. That combination of high pay and high need, that is the absolute sweet spot you should be aiming for. Okay, so the opportunity is huge and the pay is excellent. But you know what? None of that matters if you don't know how to navigate the immigration system. So let's break down the actual roadmap to get you there. We've simplified this whole complex process into 4 main steps. It all kicks off with the PEBC. That's the Pharmacy Examining Board of Canada. Think of them as the gatekeepers. They're the ones who will evaluate your degree to make sure it meets Canadian standards. Once you get their thumbs up, you register in a province, lock in your visa, and you're on your way. Now, this shows your main options for getting in. You've got the famous points-based federal skilled worker program, for sure. But honestly, the real hidden gems can be those provincial nominee programs. That's where a specific province basically says, hey, we need pharmacists, and actively recruits you. Finding the right program for you is absolutely crucial. And let's be honest, trying to figure all these different visa programs out can be overwhelming. Each one has its own set of rules, its own point system, and if you pick the wrong one, it can cost you a lot of time and money. This is actually where technology can be a huge help. For example, AI-powered platforms like Wanavisa.ai are literally designed to do that heavy lifting, analyzing your unique profile to pinpoint the fastest, most effective pathway for you. But here's what most people don't realize when they look at this opportunity. This isn't just about getting a job for today. It's about building a career that is going to grow and evolve for years and years to come. Seriously, the days of a pharmacist just being behind the counter are over in Canada. The healthcare system is actively shifting more responsibility onto you, creating all these exciting new career paths in clinical settings and managing chronic diseases and even in pharmaceutical research. So what this all means for you is that your career is going to be dynamic and increasingly essential. You're not just a dispenser of medicine anymore. You are becoming a central figure in a patient's entire healthcare journey. So let's just put it all together. We've got massive demand with thousands of job openings. We've got powerful earning potential with high growth. There's a clear, structured roadmap to get there. And on top of it all, you get a career that's not just stable, but is actively evolving into something even more exciting. Now, it's clear this journey requires some careful planning and dedication, for sure. But the opportunity to build a thriving career and a brand new life in a country that genuinely values your skills, that is absolutely undeniable. So what's your specific path to Canada? To move from this general roadmap to a plan that's personalized just for you, tools like Wanavisa can give you that clarity. It really is the first step in turning this whole opportunity into your reality. Thanks for watching.